Hello and welcome back to Saber Outdoors. My name is Mark Alexander, and today we are going to do the Ollies Fishing Challenge. Now, if you don't know, Ollies is a bargain outlet store. Their slogan is good stuff cheap. And for the most part, they do deliver on that promise. So if a company makes too much of something, or they change their packaging, or if it doesn't sell, somebody like Ollies, they buy all that extra stock and they sell it at a cheaper price. Now I've got five lures, but two of them are just different colors. But I've got 5 lures that I bought up at Ollies, and let's go through them real quick. I'll tell you what they say they sell for and what they sold them for. So first off, we have some Zoom Super Salty Flukes. And these come in a package of 10. The color name is Blue Pearl Sil Gilt. I don't know what that is. To me, they just look like clear whitish baits with a lot of silver flake in them. But they look like they should catch fish. They say that their price is $5.99 and Ollie's price is $4.99. That's not really a great deal. That's about going rate, but these are really good looking, and I was like, yes. Because if you don't know, my favorite bait to throw is a fluke or any soft plastic jerk bait. Second on our list, we have some East Fork inline spinners. And we got a 3-pack, which is pretty sweet. That way, if we start losing them left and right, we have extras. These are 16th ounce, and as you saw whenever I showed you, they're white. Says their price $5.99, our price $4. $4 I think is pretty fair for three of these if they work. I've never heard of East Fork, so this is going to be kind of a product review all at the same time. And if they're bad, I'm going to say they're bad, because we don't lie on this channel. We tell the truth. If it's bad, we say it's bad. If it's good, we say it's good. If it's kind of meh, we say it's kind of meh. We don't do the, it was great and it was the best thing I ever wanted and everything needed. None of that. We do truthful things here. Anyways, I've rambled on a mite. Next one, we have a Berkeley Bad Shad. I love that name. That is an awesome name. I wish I had a car named that, the Bad Shad. Maybe if I ever get a camping van, that's what I'll call it. But I'll show you the lure. It's looks to be a little jerk bait. It says it's slow rise, 6.5 feet, quarter ounce, 8 grams with a rattle, so it does have a rattle in it. It says their price $9, our price $5. $5 for any hard bait is pretty good value, especially if it is a name brand hard bait, because those are more difficult to find, I have found in my experience. And I like that green with a black bat. It kind of looks like a really small bass. I think as I'm pulling that through the water, that is going to get slapped, and it's going to be great. Now I've got 2 of the same bait here, but they're in different colors. So these are trick worms, and this one is in bright yellow. I was like, I don't think I've ever seen a worm this color. I've got to try it, because who knows? It could be a crazy thing and be the sauce, or it could be garbage. But they said their price $5.99, our price $4. That's not really a deal. Zoom trick worms go for about $3.50 or so at Walmart. And these are green pumpkin red. But to me, they look pretty natural. I was like, yeah, baby. Kind of make you think of watermelon red, but the flake in these is really small, and there's more of it. So I'm really hopeful that I will be able to smack them on these. Now, this is not a slam challenge. This is a, we're gonna take these lures and go see if we can catch some fish challenge. So I think with that said, we'll see you where we're fishing. All right, guys, we are here at our local pond. You can see that Lord is making his way across the pond. I scared him off. And look how pretty all the Easter flowers look. I really like those. But today we're gonna take our BFS rig and we're gonna try our luck with a fluke. Fluke's my favorite lure. Why would I throw anything else first? So we're gonna try, see what we can do. We won't crowd this other gentleman. I hate when people do that to me, and I try not to inflict things on others that I hate. Guys, the flies are so bad, I'm gonna go get my sun shield, face mask, whatever you want to call it. I'm gonna put it on, because I just seem not have them little things right up my nose all the time. We'll take our handy dandy hat off. We'll put us a mask on. And then I won't care what they do around my eyes, but they won't be in my ears. It won't be in my ears. It won't be in my nose or my mouth. And where I've been doing this for work, it's not so uncomfortable. Looks like our neighbor's leaving, so for very long I'll make my way that direction and see if I can catch anything that he left. Holy Christ in heaven, I thought for sure I had a hoss. I don't know what it was, but we're going back. I don't know if it was a turtle or... I see his head now. It was a turtle. I must have came right over his back or something. Scared the devil out of me. Well, we don't want no part of him. A pro tip, guys, if your truck still has the stake holes, stick your rods in them so that your stuff's like right there. It's not laying down. It's not where you could kick it over, it'll fall over. It's just boom, there, ready to go. All right, guys, so this is that little East Fork lure. I was hoping it'd have a smaller treble on it, but we might pick up a bass. I don't think a bluegill will be able to eat this, but who knows? We'll just see what we can see. I'm gonna have to lighten this up a bunch. And I may still not be able to throw this super well because I've got just a little bit of wind, but okay, I can live with that. That's like halfway across the pond. And I either got a bite. Oh, it looks good in the water. Blade works good. Yeah, this is fine. And these are 16th ounce. And I'm still using this BFS rig. I really have come to enjoy this. I don't think it's gonna replace my my spinning gear, but it's definitely gonna start taking its spot for a few things, because chuck and wind lures like this, it's so nice. Don't do it, don't do it. Let's see how long this takes. Watch, the Lord's already up. That and swooped over the nest. And the Lord is taking off. My guy. There he goes. He is going to go run those guys off. There is no chance. Watch him. Watch him. He's going to run them off. There ain't no way they'll get any peace while he's around. And there's another one. He will waller and beat and thrash until he runs them off. There he goes. He's gonna run them off. It may take him a minute, but he ain't gonna let them have no rest nor any relaxation. That one's made his way to the creek, and he might let them be on the creek, but he's gonna run them off as best he can. That one's gone. He's taking off. He's got to run that other one off. You don't mess with my man. My man run you off. Sure enough, you swoop over the nest like that fool did. Lady's over on the nest, just hunkered down just tight as she can be. There he goes. He's running another one off now. Well, that's enough watching the goose fights. Let's get us a Texas rig on and try our luck with the trickworm. They don't seem to be in a mood to chase, so I'm hopeful that they might be in a mood to lost my train of thought. Hopefully they might be in a mood to eat if it's not something running from them. All right, guys, so we're gonna try the crazy yellow and see if we can get a bite. Today's been pretty tough. I've been here for quite a while. I've been here for almost an hour, and so far I've seen fish, but I ain't been able to catch nothing. The only thing I'm really worried about is a turtle. I do not want to catch a turtle at all. Not that I am a turtle lover, but I don't want to have to fool with one today. Now, when you're rigging these worms, you pull the plastic a little bit, and then you can bury your tip of your hook, and that is called texposing. It tears the back of your lure up a little bit, but you don't have to worry about your lure getting a whole bunch of nastiness just hung up in it. But let's give her a try with this here. This is a heavier weight than I'd like to have on it. I don't know what weight size this is, but I'm probably a little bit too heavy, honestly. But we switched bait casters. I'm on my Daiwa setup now, Procaster 80 combo, and we're gonna fire her out and see what she does. Yeah, I got one. No, had one. That's my favorite way, though, to cast, is cast plumb on the other side and then enter real soft like. Well, I got a bite. It's real easy. There he is. That's a nice fish, too. Come up to daddy. Friends and neighbors, we have completed the challenge, because the challenge was to catch fish. We probably won't slam this deal, but we will catch fish today. And he has got that plenty far down there. So we're gonna walk over to our pickup and get some handy dandy hemostats, because just like bluegill, they work for bass too. So I'm gonna actually pull my worm up this line, and I'm gonna put him back because he can survive this hook, but he won't survive if I keep tearing at his guts. Come on, gotta get this. There, we've got our bait out. I'll give her one more try before I quit. Oh, we might have some. Okay, we've had some progress. Good deal. And we're not bleeding, so we're probably okay. I'm gonna get a quick picture for the gram. If you're not following the gram, why are you not following the gram? Good deal. Tell your mama I'm coming for her. Goodbye. All right, guys, day 2. We're gonna see if we can catch some more. We've got my soft jerk bait with spinning rod today, because oh, that was a good one. I'm gonna try that green pumpkin red. See what we can do with that. Ah, bless. And I almost got myself in a bad way. Let's get back in there, see if we can catch whatever that was. I'll have to drag it over that log, but I should be okay. Must be either a nice bluegill or a very little bass. But he crinkled me up that time. And I'm sure that's bird nested to the core. That just have to be that way. Come on, man. I guess we'll go back to the worm. There he is. That's a nice fish right there. Now, boys, that's a hoss fish right there. That is what we've been waiting for 2 days. Oh, and look at his mouth. He is, oh, that's what, he got that right in his tongue. He must have annihilated that as soon as it hit the water. All right, guys, he's bleeding, and fish do not clot on land, so I'm gonna throw him right back on his bed. But I think that's a great way to end the video. I told you I was coming for you, mama. Bye. Now, he will be fine because I hit him. Yeah, silly, get back on your bed. Now, he will be just fine because they will clot in the water just fine. There's not a problem. And he was hooked in the tongue, so I didn't get him down in his gills or his rakers or nothing like that. But I think that's good enough to end on. Has a nice big bass, probably, oh, 1.5 pounds, 2 pounds, which for a little pond like this is pretty good. But I guess I'll see y'all back at the house. All right, so we have made it back to the house, and I think we can say success. We didn't catch fish on all the lures, but like I said before, that's not the point. The fluke, we tried with the fluke. I wanted the fluke to work so bad, but it's fishing, not catching. You can't be like, oh cool, I'm gonna drive this car today and I'm gonna get from A to B. It's not like I'm gonna pick this lure and I'm gonna go from casting to catching. That's not how it works, guys. So fluke, it's a fail. I love this bait, but today, well, last 2 days, it just wasn't the deal. And because I didn't catch anything on the fluke, we didn't even throw the flicker shad. So, or not the flicker shad, the bad shad. Love that name still. We did throw the East Fork inline spinner. I was pleasantly surprised. Worked very well, did very well. So if you see East Fork lures, I give them my stamp of approval, at least with this style of lure. Now, our star attractions, the saviors of our video, the trick worms. Yellow caught a little one, and that one that I caught on this green pumpkin red, oh man, was that a hoss. For that little pond, that was probably one of the bigger fish that I've caught out of that pond. But I was so happy. Trick worms work, guys. Worms work. And you can see in the video, I'm not doing any special technique. I'm just rolling it slow and maybe giving it a little pop ever so often. Maybe hopping it a little bit. But it wasn't like I'm sitting there just, you know, just going nuts on it. I'm just slow rolling it and hopping it just a little. But those were definitely our superstars. And I can definitely say, if you go to Ollies, you can buy baits that work. And I feel confident with these 5, I could catch bass any time of the year. As we're filming this is April. It's the very last of April. And bass are on beds, so I crawled across their bed and they went, oh no, boom. It was great fun. But I guess that's all there is to say. So all I'm gonna say for the last of it is do the YouTube things, like, share, subscribe, comment, ring that bell notification. That way you know whenever I get new videos online. I'm going to try and keep Friday schedule as long as I can. I may here and there put a video out through the week, but I guarantee we'll put out a video every Friday. And that will probably be Friday afternoon. But that being said, we'll see you somewhere in the woods or on the water.